Welcome back to the 2013 North American International Auto Show. I'm Jason Rzucidlo reporting for AmericaJR.com. And I'm being joined by Mr. Bob Shuman, the Vice Chairman of this year's Auto Show. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good. So first off, tell me, what are some of your roles as Vice Chairman?
Well, it's been a lot of fun. It's kind of a 6-year commitment, and you start off wondering what's going on, and as the years go by, you begin to learn. So right now, we're in the heart of press preview week, so I'm doing a lot of media interviews, like talking to folks like you and going on the radio stations and whatnot. Also, as the year goes on, it's planning and it's talking to the various manufacturers, and we go to all the international auto shows, Beijing, Shanghai, Paris, wherever they are in a given year, Frankfurt, Geneva, and just talk to all the manufacturers and see what the other shows are doing, trying to keep ahead of them.
All right. Can you give me some highlights of this year's auto show?
Well, you know, the Corvette Stingray, that seems to be pretty good. I think the displays are extra special this year, and I think also we have this new atrium here at Cobo Hall behind where we're standing, and I think everybody's heard about it, but when you first see it, you go, wow, this really is something different and something special. To be able to look out that way, people that have come to the show year after year, to be able to look out and see the Detroit River from the concourse is an amazing thing.
All right. How would you say it's different from last year or previous auto shows?
I think one thing, the manufacturers just seem to have turned it up a notch in terms of what they've done with their displays. That'd be the first thing. The next thing would be the buzz is even more positive this year than it was last year, and you feel that, and I think a lot of it from the European manufacturers who are somewhat of Europe being in somewhat of a funk right now from selling cars. They're happy to be here. They're showing their, I mean, for Mercedes showed off their E-Class here at our show. I think it was 6 vehicles, 6 platforms anyway, but they brought their bread and butter E-Class here to show it to the world, and I think that says something about what people think of our show.
Okay. So we're in this area down here in the basement near the ride and drive. Let's talk about that.
No, it's not the basement. It's Michigan Hall. We can't. I'll lose. I have to pay $10 if I call it the basement. So it's Michigan Hall. We have the Eischen Ride and Drive. They're a new sponsor this year. They make transmissions. They make transmissions for some of the big Chrysler trucks and a lot of different trucks. They're a big manufacturer. So we're very grateful to them to sponsor the Ride and Drive, which has alternative fuel vehicles. We have hybrids and electric vehicles there. People can come down and a driver will take them around the course. We've had that for a number of years now. It's a little bit different this year. And then we also have the Michelin Media Center, which is only here during the press preview time. It will be changed over, reconfigured into a food court when the public shows start up.
All right. Curious to know your thoughts on the winners of the North American Car and Truck of the Year Awards. Both went to American automakers.
Well, I was very happy about domestic makers winning, and I was particularly happy as a Ram dealer that the Ram 1500 won. I jumped right out of my seat and gave it a big all right. So I was very happy. Excuse me. Very happy about that.
That's cool. I was also excited because upstairs we have a electric truck from Via Motors, and I was pretty excited about that.
I hadn't had a chance to really look that closely at that. You know, the electric vehicles, I don't know. That's the range issue.
Okay. Any more final comments here about the auto show?
I would just love to have everybody, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'd just love to have everybody come down that can come down. It's really a special show this year.
Now, before we go, you mentioned when you become chairman, you have a special ceremony. Talk about that.
At the end of the charity preview, which is Friday night, the black tie event, all the chairman emeritus, the past chairman of the show, get together at the Lafayette Coney Island for a private function, and the then current chairman hands a Coney dog with everything, I hope, over to me, and I become the chairman of the show at that moment.
That sounds pretty exciting. Well, we invite everyone out here to the auto show, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.